How you doing, YouTube? Matt Massive Beer Reviews, back with a little bit of a Bolero Snort up in this piece. Yeah, buddy. In the form of Bullpop. Yeah. It's a Berlinerweisse with raspberry, cherry, and lime. Product of the USA. Hey. Yeah, this comes courtesy of my boy Dan. He dropped off an old big box of beers. A bunch of them had these Boleros in there. And I'm kind of excited to review this, because I know I've had this beer. But I don't remember what it tastes like. It's been a while. Labels changed, the whole nine. This is the third Bolero. They'll all go up at the same time, so watch them in chronological order if you don't want any spoilers. And as far as chronological, I mean from my review dating. One I really enjoyed. The other one I didn't hate, but it just didn't come off as fantastical as the other one. This is number 3. This is the tiebreaker in the old trilogy. Label-wise, I mean, it's Bullpop. It's, push pop. Bomb pop, bomb pop, bomb pop. Styling, brings me right back to my childhood. So, I do not hate. And what does that look like? It looks like, it kind of looks like pink grapefruit juice is exactly what that looks like. I was going to try to make up some fancified guava mixed with blah, blah. No, it's pink grapefruit juice. Is exactly what that looks like. So, yeah. And then, before we dive in, yeah, I'm kind of curious. I think I remember really enjoying this thing, man. But yeah, there's that rich kind of look to it. Not much as far as the head, but it has that lively carbonation. Good nose. Definitely has that lime kicking. But you get it's a fruit medley. I'm not going to sit here and I'm going to call out kind of raspberry and cherry and all that kind of stuff. It really is a fruit medley with that lime really kind of leading the way. It has a tartness to it, a little bit of acidity to it, kind of in like, as I said with the last one, a little bit of kind of like a vinegar level kind of acidity to it. It doesn't smell overtly sweet, but I know it's going to be sweet. It smells nice. It looks like a bomb pop kind of color. Look at the matching on there. How can you go wrong? Let's dive in. Cheers. That came off way less sweet than I thought it would be. And I like it. The first two I had were so sweet. Like, so sweet. And the first one, it landed for me. I think, what was it, like mango something? I loved it. I thought it was fantastic. That overt sweetness just married with the tartness. It was great. The last one was really sweet, but there was this kind of like that little vinegary thing that I don't really get here. So it was really, really sweet. Even though I kind of enjoyed it, it was like a kind of like a tug of war between like, that kind of tartness and sweet that made it awesome. This comes off way less sweet, way less tart, but there's still that kind of balance there. Again, we're going with like kind of a fruit medley thing here. You're not going to sit here and talk about like this fruit, that fruit, the other thing. It's kind of like a fruit across the board. I don't want to say genericness, but that's kind of where it lands for me. This generic kind of fruit punchiness. That's not overly sweet. The lime definitely comes through. I like that. It's a little bit of a pop acidity to it. But the lack of sweetness in this makes me love this beer so much. Decent mouthfeel, especially for the style. Probably the only negative I would give this is that smell. I said had that subtle vinegar thing. And now that I taste it, it's not vinegar. It's technically vinegar. That's what it comes off like for me. But just to kind of harken back to our childhood days. We're talking about bomb pops. We're talking about childhood memories. Remember Paws? The thing you would color eggs with when you were a kid? Paws. And they smelled like vinegar farts. Like they weren't really vinegar, but that's kind of the vinegar you're getting here. So not only is it reminding me of bomb pops, it's reminding me of Paws vinegar farts. I'm cool with it. Yeah, it's a fun beer, man. Soft, tart, not overly sweet Berliner, fruit forward, drinkable, not overly acidic. Well, it does have that little bit of pop to it. Done and done. A little bit of cereal grain coming through. I like that when it comes to these beers. Adds a little extra dimension to it. I'm a fan. I like it. Out of all the three that I got from Dan, this is definitely firmly entrenched in the middle. The other one, which was the Berlinerweisse, definitely comes in a distant third for me. Just the way it kind of came off for me, it was a little bit too disjointed. But that other one that I had that I can't remember the name of, that you'll see go up at the same time as this one. Winner in the book. But a fun little kind of journey through the whole kind of tart Berliner Goza kind of world that Bolero throws down in. Very much appreciated, Dan, so thank you. Is this one of the better ones I've had? It's worthy of being in a conversation, not the best. Put it that way. Bagged availability can be had. I've seen these on shelves, so I don't know. What are these, like $14 to $16 a 4-pack? Not brewery only, and leave you with, if you like what we like this, if you like, kind of like, it's weird because I was going to say old school Berliners, but this is no way an old school Berliner, but old school in a way that's not overly sweet, kind of Jolly Rancher fruit on tartness. It leans in that kind of more reserved kind of territory. So if those are the kind of Berliner kettle sours that you dig, the ones that aren't super new school, that are overly sweet, this will be it. So there we go. Another review in the books. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Down there if you want to talk about it. Massive Beers if you want to check me out doing the social media stuff. Beer Massive. Want to check me out doing the whole podcasting thing, and hopefully you guys enjoyed the review. Hopefully you're enjoying a nice little Berliner bomb poppy little Bolero jam right now, and hope to see you next time. Cheers.